Hey, what's good, guys? It's SVR 845. I'm on my way to a march that is happening in Newburgh. It is starting at the People's Park in Newburgh, New York on the waterfront. I'm headed down there now. We're going to interview some people. We're going to film the speeches, the marches. We're going to march with them. And we're just going to take in this event and see what kind of experience it gives us, all right? So I hope you guys enjoy. Please remember to like and subscribe below. And I will talk to y'all later. One. Yeah. RogueNation845. Newburgh, New York. To all our people that have passed away. What up? The ones who can't ask for another day. The sister who watched her brother get slayed. The mothers who can't do nothing now but pray for God to make a better way. Protesters met with bullets and tear gas, yet no prosecutions for crooked cops from years past. Tears flash in front of cameras. Double standards when they smash us with their hammers. Community leaders are scammers. As politicians pander to our people, darkness clouds in this hour of evil as they devour the sheeple. Control the masses, blowing smoke up their asses, fogging up their glasses, and causing all the crashes, depleting the stashes, increasing the lashes, screaming from the slashes, then breathing in the ashes, beating us with taxes. The fact is the government never cares. These rappers ain't smart enough to make them scared. No, what I am is rare. My fam is here with my hands prepared. I stand aware, and I'll be damned if I let them feel alone in this despair. So what are we waiting for? This country seems to be hating more. Black and brown faces still scraping the floor. Then they turn around and blame us for war. Oh no, no more. Not this time, we ain't waiting for your boy to block this smile. We ain't waiting for your door to block this shine. No, no, you can't block this shine. Events take place without a moment's notice, turning joy. Hello. You sign up here somewhere? Hey there, Color of Success.
Hey!
How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Out here at the march? Hey! What's up? How are you?
I'm good.
How's everything been?
Good.
Yeah, how's the podcast going?
Not too bad. I realized I got so lost in the research. I missed an episode, so hopefully after this, the next episode, 3 now, will be up.
Okay.
Alright, and then next week, my guest is actually right there. We got something in store for you.
Nice. So why are you out here today?
After our chat about gatekeeping and especially being in the education system, this march is for education, to decolonize the education system, and I thought it would be great to get a little bit more input on that topic and discuss it a little bit more. And let's go.
Thank you.
Your first row will move for the first 5 seconds. 5 seconds after that, second row will move. 5 seconds after that, third row will move. So on and so forth. That is how we will move. Alright? Everybody hear me? Yep. Okay, so the route we will be taking is once we finish speaking here, generals will go out first to set up how we should be formed. After that, the protesters will fill in between us, and then we will walk down past the restaurant on River Road.
It's elementary, they want us all gone. It's elementary, they want us all gone.
here today because we just finished up a march for education. There's a culturally responsive sustaining education framework, which is a lot of words for New York State government is trying to help us restore our history and take back what's ours. The problem is they're not doing enough. They've created a bill, they've created a framework, but it's stuck in a committee. They've appropriated $25 million to help implement this framework, and it's not going anywhere. So we decided to show up for our Black lives in the March for Education. We're in the city of Newburgh.
I'm just out here to be educated a little bit. What's going on with some of the social problems, and how we fix it, how we reform education. I'm with the community a lot. I'm involved with the community a lot. But do I do this every day? No.
So my name is Mercedes. I go by Sadie's. I'm from 845 Unity. I live in the village of Walden, and I'm here because I'm fighting for my Black life, my family's Black lives, and the Black lives within this society and also internationally. I'm pretty sure you heard about the NSARS in Nigeria. So I'm just here fighting for the equity and the equality of all Black and brown bodies.
I'm with 845 Unity. I'm here to support Melanin Unchained, Next Step Hudson Valley. I think it's important that we come out and support each other. Also, I'm interested in bringing recognition to Stephen Barrier's case. He's a young man that was murdered in Stamford, Connecticut by the Stamford Police Department. His mother is seeking justice for him. It's been a year. Yesterday was his 24th birthday. And I'm looking to bring attention to his case so that he could get justice. So please follow their Instagram, Justice for Stephen Barrier, on IG.
There's so much that could potentially come from this, and I think if we continue to apply pressure together, we'll achieve more in a quicker fashion.
Hi, my name is John Galloway Jr. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Beacon, New York. And right now we are here at the CRS Framework March and we are marching for education. I'm here in this movement because I believe education is the first step into change. You can teach younger kids from birth the right thing to do. As you can see, there's people out here who are racist from birth. This is what they're taught, this is how they're taught to be, and I'm here for equality and equity.
another thing that I pulled out. If you've been paying attention to John's story, this education board can't make decisions without talking to the community first. So this is going to bring teachers. It's going to give kids the opportunity to have some guide to where what they want to learn from.
Tell me what the flavor is. Tell me what the flavor is. What's ours? We have to take what's ours. Like check.
Like I said, that was amazing what we did, how we organized. This is for the children that are still in high school, in elementary school, and pre-K. They're going to be learning something different. They're going to learn about their culture.
How's everybody feeling?
Yeah.
Good. My name is Ahmad, but I've been bestowed with the name Freedom in this movement. I love education, but this current education system doesn't love me or my color. The reason why I stand here today is to push the CRS frameworks so that us, as Black, BIPOC, and our children can see themselves in a different light in our history books. So we can be represented in a different way. Because I don't know about everybody else, but I'm tired of hearing that I was a slave, my ancestors was a slave, I'm tired of it. I don't think y'all understand. We were more than that.
I'm with Seeds. We're based in Warwick. It stands for School for Equity and Educational Development in Schools. We're trying to implement the CRS system into our school boards, and we're creating and designing a framework within our group to gather data and grievances and requests specifically, because as some of our leaders already expressed, CRS is good, but it's not perfect. And the only way it gets perfect is by everybody's voice being heard to the table.
I know your assemblymen, you know your family court judges, you know your state senators. Probably not. I'm guilty of that too. It's not enough to vote Republican down the board if you are going to vote, which you guys are. It's not enough to vote Democrat down the board either. Know who you're voting in and keep them accountable to. Know what their agenda is.
We were innovators, leaders. We are America.
My name is Cedric Barksdale, kind of like Cedric the Entertainer, but I'm on a diet. One of the things that I hold dear is communication. I'm like a communications major. I want to make sure everybody can talk to anybody. One of the strongest things we can do with the unity everybody to be here. We need all the groups. As an activist, I go out by Wise to Wise on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and others, and Twitter too. I always try to work with all the different organizations. Of course, Melanin Unchained. We got the Label Foundation, John here. 845 Unity underscore. Exactly. We got Next Step Hudson Valley. I work with I Am Citizen in Poughkeepsie, also Engine in Poughkeepsie, even Vegan for Black Lives over across the bridge.
He pointed it out. He pointed it out best. I lived here my whole life. I lived in Newburgh my whole life. I love this city more than anything. I do things for the city on the low. I keep it on the low because I don't care for the recognition. I want the city to get the recognition. So I have this camera. You know, my boy told me about it. I was like, you know, why am I wasting time not, you know, documenting this like anyone else is here? You know what I mean? But one thing I can say is that, you know, growing up here, one thing that I learned is like anyone that's from Newburgh here or not, this city alone it brings everyone together. It brings every neighboring city around here together.
Say that again.
This city, I promise you, when this city does something, Beacon's paying attention. Middletown's paying attention. Town of Newburgh, New Windsor, Monroe, anywhere. So being here, seeing you guys doing this is very inspiring. Very, very, very inspiring. So keep doing it. Because I was there when there was 10 people. And now I came back and there's almost 50. And then sooner or later there's gonna be 100. And then sooner or later you guys will have 1,000. Because that's how it works. It's a numbers game. Keep doing what you guys are doing because you guys are very inspiring people. Every single one of you guys. And I'm glad to have been able to be a part of this today. So.
The goal is to unite. The goal is to communicate. These pictures are great. People, you gotta share them. Whether you want to blur out the faces or not the ones with the tattoos, it's good to see the pictures. The sheer numbers alone speaks volume. They don't even gotta see what you put in the caption. Just the pictures alone. The fact that they see this many people came out. This many people came out and cared. This many people are still paying attention. They always try to move the goalpost, but they never do it when you're looking at it. So we have to keep looking at it and keep going towards the goal.
We built this culture. Everything about America has stemmed from one of us. And me being an educator, it hurts me. Because I don't know exactly how should I teach my kids. I have to sit in a generalized education and try to teach this and put this upon these kids. And a lot of kids feel lost because they don't know what they're doing. Ask how many kids now that are in school, what do they want to be when they grow up? I bet you they can't tell you. I bet you 85% of the kids cannot tell you what they want to be. I currently work at a school where I deal with special education. And they are often the most neglected and segregated when it comes to education. And it is mostly made up of black and brown people. A lot of them go misdiagnosed. Most of the time it's for behaviors and not learning disabilities. Teachers in regular schools would just say they're acting out. Never take the time to try to figure out what's going on in their minds, where they're coming from. This is why I want to push the CRS framework, so that we can help the kids get an identity rather than forcing one upon them. So they can be in a welcoming and affirming environment, so that we can give those words of encouragement, so that they don't feel lost in this world.
So what are we waiting for? This country seems to be hating more. Black and brown faces still scraping the floor. Then they turn